All right. Hello, everyone. Greetings to everybody wherever you are. It's an amazing year, 2022, and we believe there are going to be a lot of opportunities for us. But we want to ask you, do you think if you had saved $3,000 in the bank, or you kept $3,000 in any of your savings at home, do you think the value of it is going to be the same today if you had done that a year ago? Or let's still say that you keep any amount of money with you at home. In the next 1, 2, 3 years, do you think the value of it is going to be the same? The answer is obviously no. Why? Because the value of fiat money is reducing. Money is losing its value. So we want to ask ourselves this major question. Where is your financial faith? When people see faith, they tend to think about God. But we want to narrow it down to money. A lot of us, we go to work, we do a lot of activities, a lot of jobs to earn money. And so if there is any little hope of earning money, earning profit, making additional income, or the little that you have, if there is any hope to keep it somewhere without it being touched or affected with any other negative thing, where are you going to put that faith? Is there a tool that you believe in? Is there a system that you think you can put your financial faith into without that system working against you? Stick with us as we want to unveil a very particular system with you this day, and we are hoping that you are going to like this system. So what is this system we are talking about? We would want to have you partner with us. We would want to have you go down on this journey with us, to believe in a framework of a system that is free from politics, a system that is free from inflation, trust, permission, and finally discrimination. A group of people have elected to put their faith in this framework we are talking about. How about you? So if you are a political person in nature, all right, will this system be for you? Unless you are able to work with this system and accept this system to be part and parcel of you. Other than that, people who are suffering because of inflation, people who are suffering because of permission that they are not granted to do business or do transactions, people who are in one way or the other affected by discrimination, people who love to need trust before they can transact, can all benefit from this mathematical framework we are talking about. What system are we talking about? This system has been so good in raising a lot of financially free people across the globe, and we would want to unveil it today. We call it the ultimate innovation. For the first time in the history of mankind, one of the challenges that the internet could not solve has to do with the issue with trust. If you want to transact, if you want to do any dealings on the internet, the first thing that comes into your mind is to look for a place, a platform, a website, a firm that you can trust them with your funds. But this innovation, this framework we are talking about, is the only solution to trust. If you want to deal or work with this platform, you don't need trust before you can succeed at it. What is this ultimate innovation we are talking about? The answer is obvious: the blockchain. The blockchain. The blockchain has been a blessing to mankind. It has been in existence for a while, but it had issues. But now the blockchain is in the mainstream. So what at all is the blockchain? Simply put, the blockchain is a ledger book. The blockchain is kind of a book that data and information is being stored in it. And so we can simply see it as a database. If you want to think about it in another perspective, you can look at the blockchain as an open bank without any secret or locker rooms. Anybody at all can walk into this bank, transact legitimately, and then come out successfully. On a more note, we would want to call the blockchain a public accounting platform that anyone in any part of the world can access data and information that is put on this platform. In other words, we can also say that this ledger book is the grand ledger. Why are we saying that? Simply because this book allows people to put data into it. And any data that is put on the blockchain is reflected on other copies of the book that are spread across the world. If thousands of people across the world have copies of this book, and somebody wants to tamper with information or data that is first put on it, that person can successfully delete or tamper with that data with his part of the book. How about the thousands of people? So the distributed and decentralized nature of blockchain makes it one of the best tools, one of the best innovations that has happened to humanity. With the advent of the blockchain, the level of evil that is being perpetrated can be reduced. We wouldn't want to go deeper into the benefits of blockchain. But as we move along, you see some of the issues that the blockchain has been able to solve. We said in our previous dealings that the blockchain is free of politics, is free of inflation, is free of trust, is free of permission, is free of borderlessness. But with every innovation comes some watchwords that we need to pay attention to. And what are these watchwords? The very first one we want to talk about has to do with disruption. The blockchain is very, very disruptive. It came to disrupt. And the government, countries, big men and women fear this disruption. Why? Because it is going to set the platform and be transparent enough to reveal any dealings, anytime, at anywhere that you are in the world. And so if there are people who would want to continue with corruption, they will be known because the blockchain is in existence. If every data and information are being put on the blockchain, people can't really steal. People can't really hide things. And of course, we are talking about a publicly decentralized blockchain system. What again? The blockchain came to disintermediate. Back in the days, or the traditional means of doing businesses has to do with the fact that you always need a second person or a third person. You need an agent to deal with the company or the manufacturer. It is going to cut all these. And so wherever you are, with the advent of the blockchain and the usage of it, is going to help people to deal directly with producers and manufacturers. The blockchain is a blessing. Now let's look at the blockchain as a tool that has helped in raising assets. Let's take gold as an asset. If anybody had invested in gold back in 2012 till now, 2022, you are barely around $1,000 as your margin of profit you have made. But look at others who took that calculated risk to invest in one of the softwares one of the applications that have been successful on the blockchain. We are talking about the first currency that was successful on the blockchain, which happens to be doing to be the Bitcoin as a currency. In 2012, Bitcoin has been traded at around $6. Today, we have Bitcoin around $43. If you quantify the percentage, you are more than 20 to 30,000%. So throughout history, a successful application like the Bitcoin on the blockchain has proven to be the most appreciative asset ever. No other commodity on this planet has done this appreciation ever in history. Back in the day, still in around 2010, 2011, 2012, if you had Bitcoin, you are likely to use it to buy a loaf of bread, a burger, some oranges, some little, stuffs. But today, if you have one Bitcoin, you will smile always, because you are likely to buy a Tesla brand of a car. You are likely to buy a luxurious, vehicle, a luxurious watch, a diamond necklace. This is the power of appreciation when it comes to the blockchain technology. Now think about it. Money in 2011 or 2012, fiat money, what will be the value today? Drastically nearing to zero. But it is always appreciating. Though it's very volatile, it keeps going up and down. Currencies on the blockchain that are really making waves are doing really well. On the long term, you will see that your currency, that digital token or coin you have on the blockchain, has appreciated in value so much and can't be compared with any fiat money. So what do? We are encouraging everybody to get connected with us, the SelfBoss mentors. What are we here for? We want to create the awareness for people to have the knowledge. Once they have the knowledge, they are going to be creative. Once you are creative, there is income for you. And once you have income, you are going to be free. So we want to empower millions of people to reach their fullest potential. How are we intending to do that? We have the vision to bring together all people in all walks of life under one umbrella, with the sole objective of adapting innovative technologies to solving problems. We know that money is in problems. When we solve problems, we get money. When we solve problems, we are making the system and the society and the world a better place to live. When we solve problems, we are being creative. We would want to connect with you. So please, don't hesitate to hit on our notification button, subscribe to our channel, share our channel. You can also visit us on all other platforms, social media platforms, our website, selfbossmentors.com, on our Telegram page too, and our Telegram channels. We are very active and we want to hear from you. Let's get connected and have our message shared to the world and make an impact. Thank you and see you.